Hey guys, how you doing this morning? This morning I want to tell you that it is you. You know, I grew up in a farming community. My grandma raised me, and my grandmother was a farmer. She was this, 5'3", 5'4" Indian lady, and she was responsible to just provide for us. My grandfather died when I was probably 2 years old, and then she was this lady that was championing, the work for her family. I think there was about, 7 kids at the time when I was young growing up at the initial stage, and before that there were so many grandkids, and she's always taking care of them. She woke up every morning, she found something for us to eat. It's not like now where people go to work and get a salary. Whatever we had was off the land. We had to make a way from the land, and we would get up on a Friday sometimes. Every now and then I couldn't go to school, in primary school, because then I had to go with her to the fields, and that particular, she had maybe 3 of these farming lands and farms scattered all over the place. They're at least 3 miles away, 3 miles to this place they call New Falling, and then there's 3 miles maybe to Cedar Valley where she planted her stuff. And then not every day I could go, but then on a Friday she would necessarily, when she can't do any better, pull me out of school, and I would have to go and help out. And then it was so tough. We had fun, but then you watch her work so hard, and now that you reflect, you realize that it was really so much work, so much she had to do, so much she had to do, to go through, to take care of us. And why am I telling this? There was a particular day when it was raining. The work that she wanted to do, we never got done, and then she had to get stuff, prepare stuff. Whether she has to get some yam, get bananas, and all that stuff so that she could prepare dinner. And then I remember she packed these 2 big bags. And I was probably, I don't know, I was 8 or 9 then, and she packed these 2 big bags, and she says that we're gonna go now, and it was raining like crazy, so we had to walk. This was Cedar Valley, it was 3 miles from home, so we had to walk this 3 miles, no shoes on, whatever, So I remember I was there staring at this bag, this big bag, this what we call crocus bag, and I was saying to myself, but who's gonna carry these 2 bags? Because okay, she can carry the bigger one, but this one doesn't seem like I can carry it. So I walked over to the bag, and just when she was making that, what we call a kata, something like a cushion to put on your head so that the bag wouldn't squeeze you so much. And just when she made that, and I was looking at her, and I said, "Grandma, can I carry that bag though?" And she looked up, she paused for a minute as she usually does, and she looked up at me, and she looked down on the bag, and she looked back at me, and she said, "You decide what you can carry." That's the lesson this morning. Even though you might look up to somebody, even though somebody might be older, even though somebody might seem to know better than you, it is you who decide what you can do. Don't let the opinion of teachers, tutors, accomplished people, successful people tell you what you can and what you cannot. It is you who decide what you can do. Have a good day.